A thread by Carlos Asuida. Let's tackle the new fear of Donald Trump supporters. And I'll tell you what it means. From Breitbart, ex-Trump advisor Steve Bannon charged in border wall scheme. Remember, all those arrested are innocent until proven guilty. I'm surprised that Bannon was allegedly involved, but I never donated to this project. It didn't pass the smell test, and people weren't paying attention to what Trump was doing. One, it isn't taking Trump a long time to build his wall anyway. But two, he's allowing everything to be legally challenged, the rule of law. Too many people wanted another absolute dictator doing everything by fiat. As an aside, Brian Cates told me some things about Steve Bannon that I put in the open file. I neither believed nor disbelieved the things that Brian told me, since I had no way of proving or disproving them. I was just grateful for the input. The claim is that Bannon used donations to fund a lavish lifestyle. Most people can't be trusted with enormous sums of money. My brother has full access to my stock holdings, but I have no access to his. That doesn't worry me. If I end up penniless and homeless at the age of 65, I'll drive to Tennessee, hide the car, go sit under a tree in a forest until I go to sleep forever. It's not something I think about. My brother is the only person on earth besides Trump whom I trust. If I was wrong about him, then I simply boogie off the planet. In the last few years, I've achieved peace of mind, so that means my life was worthwhile. And I saved my accidentally adopted son's life. Not bad. Here's the only important thing about Bannon's arrest. It shows that William Barr is 100% independent and not under Trump's control. The AP article plays up the latest Trump associate charged shite, but try and find how many Obama associates were arrested. It's almost impossible. Here's what I found. Bill Ayers, Rod Blagojevich, Tony Rezko, Robert Richard Titcomb, Candace Claiborne, Terrence Patrick Bean, Tim Broas, Lawrence Madrid, Robert Creamer, Hassan Nemezi, Charles K. Edwards, Murali Amazula Venkata, Gregory Craig, Mikhail Watts, Kareem Ahmed. Anyway, many of these were Obama's personal friends and White House staffers. Charges included terrorism, manslaughter, child molestation, hiring prostitutes, along with the usual white-collar crimes. Most did not serve a day in prison. Remember that Eric Holder said that he was Obama's wingman. William Barr said that he goes where the evidence leads him, regardless of politics. And look what Obama's FBI and CIA did. Look what Obama's vice president did. So, to the gasping and fainting Trump supporters, this will have no impact on the election. Think about what the press wants us to believe. Bannon allegedly set up a phony project to rake in money for himself and was designed to make Trump look bad. But somehow this is evidence of Trump's character. Remember in the misty bygone era of a few weeks ago when the Democrats were saying that William Barr was going to destroy the world with his lawlessness? Well, doesn't that mean his charges against Bannon are bogus? Ever seen those videos of turkey farms? Well, that's how the press behaves. This is another flop of a story that all sane people shrugged at. So I don't want to hear any shivering terror from the folks who insist on living their entire lives in the fetal position. Am I getting through to you? This proves that the Trump DOJ is independent. The Obama DOJ, CIA, and Pentagon were his slaves, and we all suffered immensely. This issue is done as far as I'm concerned. And if you were taken in, think of it this way. It's on them, not you. Your heart was in the right place. As a person who's spent his entire life being conned, all I can say is that everything has risks. People think we took a risk on Trump. No. I fully trusted him after I researched him. I had no doubts at all about him. It's usually not possible to research people that thoroughly, but Trump's history is unusually public. The accusations made against him were all lies. I won't go all Tim Pool on you and qualify up the yin-yang. He always uses the fallacy of the excluded middle. Am I saying that Trump is perfect? Come on, son. Nobody expects perfection. All we want is to win. And Trump is the guy who guarantees that. In 2020, winning is everything. So I'm not even slightly nervous.